Good morning class. I'm back with a new chapter, that is chapter number 5, e-commerce of commercial studies. Okay, so today we will start a new chapter. In this chapter we will learn about e-commerce, its concept, meaning, then introduction and benefit over traditional methods of transaction. Second, e-tailing. Third, e-advertisement. Fourth, e-marketing and security. We will learn about the meaning of e-marketing and e-security, ERP and its module. It's a brief concept, right? So in this chapter we will learn about all these things, and this is the first video related to this chapter. Okay, now in this you can see there is a basket. Okay, it refers to e-commerce. Okay, so you know that 21st century is also called the century of technology, or it is the era of technology. Everything is totally dependent on the technology only. Okay, now you can see that everybody in each hands we can see a smartphone, okay, which is capturing everything and it makes our work easy. Okay, or we can say it makes our work easy on one click, right? So this is all about this. By this we can understand that this 21st century, this era is totally based on totally depend on the technology, right? So if we are learning, if we know that this is the technology era, technology we are means totally depend upon technology. So why should not, as a commerce student, we should know that what is e-commerce, right? Because commerce is totally related to buying and selling of products. Okay, and if we are dependent upon the technology, we should know that how we can do this transaction online also, right? So in the previous chapters we learned about the marketing, advertisements, consumer protection. So everything should be digitalized. Okay, so with that concept we will start this chapter. Let's understand e-commerce. What is e-commerce? So basically this e-commerce is the combination of two words, that is E means electronic and C commerce, right? So E means electronic, means online, okay, and commerce is buying and selling of goods and services, right? Okay, we know that what is commerce, buying and selling of goods and services. So electronically we are doing the buying and selling of goods and services, that is e-commerce, right? So e-commerce means commercial transactions in which an order is placed electronically and goods and services are delivered in tangible or electronic form. This definition is given by International Fiscal Association, right? So in this it is saying that e-commerce is a commercial transaction, means buying and selling of goods and services through internet or electronically. We place the order, right? When we want to do the shopping, what we do? We just go on the Flipkart, Amazon, Myntra, okay, and we just order an item. हम कोई भी आइटम क्या करते हैं? ऑर्डर करते हैं, and in return we get that item either in tangible form, चाहे वो tangible form में होगा, either electronic form. Now electronic form is, for example, if we are doing the bookings, okay, online bookings for tickets, okay, so what we get? We get e-tickets. So what is that? That is electronic form. Okay, so e-commerce is the, basically it is the buying and commerce refers to buying and selling of goods and services over the electronic mediums, networks, okay, or through internet, right? It's clear? So this definition is given by International Fiscal Association. Or in easy words we can say that e-commerce is a medium of trading. It is a medium of trading for goods and services between buyers and sellers through an electronic medium, right? So it is a medium of trading through which we are doing the buying and selling of any goods or services. एक जरिया, एक मीडियम है जिससे हम कोई प्रोडक्ट खरीद रहे हैं या बेच रहे हैं, ठीक है? And it establishes a relationship between buyers and sellers through an electronic medium. Now you can see on everybody's smartphone, you can see one app related to your Flipkart, Amazon, Myntra. Okay, what is that? So here a consumer establishes a relationship with the seller, right? So we establish a relationship through the electronic medium. इसमें आपको कहीं जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, but electronically it establishes a relationship between the buyers and seller. Okay, so I hope that this concept of e-commerce is clear. It is basically the commercial transaction or buying or selling of goods and services through online, or ordering goods and services through online, and in return we get the tangible or electronic form of goods or services, right? So this is clear. This is e-commerce, right? Now there is one more word, that is e-business. Okay, this is e-business. Now most probably this e-commerce and e-business is used interchangeable words, but there is a difference between e-commerce and e-business. E-business is a wider term. Okay, it is a wider term and it includes e-commerce. ये एक wider term है, लेकिन इसके अंतर्गत this e-business is there. Okay, so e-business is a process using technology to improve the way a business process work. In this business, ICT is used to enhance one's own business. Now, basically it is a process. E-business is a process which is used. In this process, technology is used to improve the way of doing the business process. And in this, we use ICT. Okay, now what is ICT? Basically, ICT, information and communication technology. Right? So this is ICT. ICT means information and communication technology. Clear? So this word is used. ICT, information and communication technology. So in this we use this information and technology technique, communication technology technique. Okay? And it also includes e-business is a wider term which is related to your basically product development, production, okay, inventory management, accounting or finance, human resource management. So everything is related in this e-business, or we can say that e-business comprises all these things, that product development, production and inventory management, accounting and finance and human resource management. Clear? So it is a wider term. And e-commerce simply covers, basically your firm's interaction with its customers and suppliers through internet. So e-commerce is related to firm's interaction. किसी भी firm का interaction है with the customers or the supplier. Customer और supplier के साथ कोई firm अगर interact करता है, so that is e-commerce. Okay. So I hope that the difference between e-commerce, e-business is clear to you. So okay, e-commerce is clear, the concept of e-commerce. E-commerce can include your online shopping, online ticket booking, online banking, online hotel management, hotel booking and social networking. Okay, so for online shopping, you know there are so many websites or your apps. Online ticket booking, IRCT and other tickets through which we can book the tickets. Okay, online banking we do. All the banks have their own app, that is Axis app. Okay, so you will get PNB's app. So we can do the banking also through internet. Online hotel booking, Trivago. Okay, there are other apps which are helpful in booking the your hotel bookings. Social networking site, your Twitter, Facebook. Okay, so all these are the examples of e-commerce. So I hope that this e-commerce and e-business is clear to you. Let's understand that benefits of e-commerce over traditional commerce. That how this e-commerce is more beneficial, okay, on over this traditional commerce. कि किस तरह से जो ट्रेडिशनल कॉमर्स हम कर रहे थे, फॉर एग्जाम्पल बाइंग एंड सेलिंग ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स, गोइंग इन मार्केट एंड देन वी आर डूइंग ऑल दोज ट्रांजेक्शन, सो उसके कंपैरिजन में ये जो ऑनलाइन ई कॉमर्स हो गया है एवरीथिंग, so how it is more beneficial. Okay, the first one is global reach. Okay, so basically the boundaries of e-business is not defined by the geography or national boundaries, but rather by coverage of computer networks. Access to global marketplace helps to improve the operation of business firm. So basically this is the first important benefit of e-commerce over this traditional commerce, is that it is global reach for the sellers and the customers both. For example, in this, the boundaries of e-commerce is not defined to the geographical area. ठीक है, geographical area ही है. For example, if a seller is there in UP and he wants to sell his product in Kerala, so he can sell that product easily through online or through internet connectivity. Okay, so it is very easy for that seller. So the boundary is not defined by geography or national boundaries, but rather by the coverage of computer network. जो computer networks हैं उनकी कवरेज कैसे होती है, कहाँ कहाँ तक है. सो इट इज़ ईजी फॉर द सेलर्स एंड द कस्टमर्स टू सेल फॉर सेलर टू सेल द प्रोडक्ट एंड फॉर कस्टमर टू परचेज द प्रोडक्ट. ओके, सो एनीवेयर in world the person can sell his product or the customer can purchase that particular product. If for example, if a person is in India and he is selling his product, so the person, those who are sitting in abroad on foreign countries, they can also purchase that particular product easily. Okay, so कोई भी खरीद सकता है. अभी वही अभी फिजिकल होता है तो it takes lots of effort. Okay, and it makes and it helps the business marketplace, helps to improve operation of business firm. इससे क्या होता है कि the working of the business firms become easy and it assess also, वो assess भी करता है, उसको develop करता है, grow करता है business firms. क्योंकि क्या हो रहा है कि now the customers are not basically defined to this global boundaries. वो global boundaries तक ही नहीं defined है. Now the customers are in the abroad also. Okay, clear? Let's understand the second topic, that is improved competitiveness or quality of service. Right? So basically, in e-business enables suppliers to improve competitiveness by becoming closer to the customer. Right? As many companies are employing e-commerce technology to offer improved level of pre or post-sale support with increased level of products, information, guidance on product use and rapid response to customer inquiries. You know that customers are the king of the market, okay, and customer plays a very important role. So if the customers are satisfied with a particular product or service, then they will demand more for that particular goods or service. So what is happening? The competition in the market is arising. Okay, क्या हो रहा है, कंपटीशन मार्केट में बढ़ रहा है, बिकॉज एवरीबडी वांट्स टू प्रूव देमसेल्फ बेस्ट. कस्टमर्स के लिए वो बेस्ट प्रूव करना चाहते हैं. ओके, सो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, एवरीबडी, ऑल द बेसिकली न्यू ई कॉमर्स कंपनीज, दे आर प्रोवाइडिंग सर्विसेज, प्री और पोस्ट सेल सर्विसेज. क्या होता है कि अगर आपने कोई प्रोडक्ट को पहले, मान लो यू आर थिंकिंग टू परचेज पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट, so in that condition some condition will be given. If you will purchase this product, we will provide you this types of discount and all these things. So what is that? That is pre-selling. किसी प्रोडक्ट को बेचने से पहले उसके लिए जो प्रोपेगेंडा तैयार किया जाता है कि we will try to provide these type of things and all those things. So in this way the seller are attracting that particular person or the group of people towards their particular product. Okay, उसके बाद क्या हो रहा है, second thing, the companies, e-commerce companies, they are providing information related to product. क्या होता है, आपने देखा भी होगा कि बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन अच्छे से प्रोवाइड की जाते हैं. ओके, पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट की, और गाइडेंस ऑन प्रोडक्ट यूज, किस तरह से हाउ वी हैव टू यूज, हाउ द कस्टमर विल यूज दिस प्रोडक्ट. सो इन दिस वे ऑल द इन्फॉर्मेशन रिलेटेड टू प्रोडक्ट इज गिवन टू द कस्टमर्स थ्रू इंटरनेट. Okay, and the post service of selling is that in this condition, when you have purchased that particular product and if it requires any types of service, अगर वो किसी तरह की service चाहिए उसको, so that is also given to that customer. For example, if you have purchased particular thing or shelf, or that is to be assembled in basically somewhere in your house, so the person they will send, for example, Flipkart. Through Flipkart, if you have purchased a shelf and that is to be assembled in your room, so the person will be sent by that Flipkart company. Okay, they will send the person and that person will assemble that shelf. Okay, so what is this? This is post service. Means आपने वो product खरीद लिया, उसके बाद जो आपको service मिली, that is post service. Okay, clear? Next is your basically what it is doing, it is improving the buying and selling of products amongst the customer. ये क्या कर रहा है? हेल्प कर रहा है किसी प्रोडक्ट को बाय करने में. ओके, सो और इससे क्या रही, अगर हर कोई अपनी सर्विसेज को इम्प्रूव करेगा, उसकी क्वालिटी को इम्प्रूव करता जाएगा, तो क्या होगा, एक मार्केट में कंपटीशन क्रिएट हो जाएगा. So basically it also improves the competitiveness or the quality of service provided by the particular company is also the second benefit of e-commerce over traditional commerce, right? Clear? Next is mass customization. Mass customization with electronic interaction, suppliers are able to gather detailed information on the needs of each individual customer and automatically tailor products and services to those individual needs. Now, what is tailored products? Tailored products means specialized or special goods or services for a special group of person or people, right? So that is tailored product. So with electronic interaction, whatever we are doing through online, either shopping, booking, okay, the suppliers are able to gather the detailed information about the needs of each individual. हर individual की क्या need है, क्या requirement है, वो क्या हो जाती है, that is gathered by the seller. वो पता कर लेता है कि which type of product is required by the students or children, which type of product is required by the housewife. So all these types of information are gathered by the seller, right? And according to that particular specialized or tailored specialized product is provided or given to that individual needs, right? Clear? So mass customization, वो mass customize कर लेते हैं किसको कैसा चाहिए. So it is because of this e-commerce only, right? Next is shorten supply chain, right? Now I hope that you can easily understand this shorten supply chain. Shorten supply chain means that there are a number of people, those who are involved in this supplying the particular product or services from manufacturer to customers, right? So here manufacturer is there, okay, then the basically agents or the suppliers, all the peoples are involved in this, then wholesaler, then retailers, and then customer. So there is a huge chain between the manufacturer and the customer. Now, due to because of this e-commerce, all these chains are reduced. Okay, only the producer or the seller to customer. Okay, so whatever items we want, we can just click, okay, click the key, and according to that we will get that particular product. Okay, so e-business often allows traditional supply chains to be shortened dramatically. The cycle time involved, the cycle time is circulation of that particular product from from manufacturer to customer. Involved in transaction is considerably reduced due to high of e-business, and information can be exchanged on one click of mouse. So whatever the information is required, okay, by the customer or by the sellers, that is can be exchanged on one click. So the supply chain is reduced because of this e-commerce. Next is your substantial savings. Now substantial saving means one of the major contribution of e-business is the reduction in transaction cost. Now here, if we are doing the traditional commerce, then it requires lots of cost. For example, in selling of that particular product, it requires advertisements, basically advertisements. So advertisement requires ह्यूज कॉस्ट, बहुत ज़्यादा कॉस्ट लगता है एडवर्टीजमेंट में, ठीक है। तो ऐसी कंडीशन में क्या होता है कि बेसिकली ई बिजनेस, जब हम ई बिजनेस कर रहे हैं या फिर वी आर डूइंग एनी टाइप ऑफ ट्रांजेक्शन थ्रू ई कॉमर्स, देन इट रिड्यूसेस ऑल द कॉस्ट, सारे कॉस्ट कम हो जाते हैं। बेसिकली जो एडवर्टीजमेंट पे लग रहा है, जो हम बीच के मिडिल मैन्स को दे रहे हैं, ये सारी चीज़ें क्या हो जाती हैं, कम हो जाती हैं, ख़त्म हो जाती हैं, राइट। सो इट रिड्यूसेस कॉस्ट, कॉस्ट कम हो गया। अब इतने सारे लोग जो इन्वॉल्व थे वही हट गए, तो ऑटोमेटिकली कॉस्ट क्या होगा, कम हो जाएगा। क्लियर। नेक्स्ट इज novel business opportunity. Now novel business opportunity means basically this e-commerce provides the opportunities to the sellers or to the new sellers and to the new products. ये क्या है, सिर्फ ये सारी चीज़ें नहीं होती, ये न्यू अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ भी प्रोवाइड करता है न्यू बिजनेसेस के लिए या न्यू सेलर्स के लिए, न्यू प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए भी, राइट। सो you can see these all are the some benefits of e-commerce over traditional commerce. We will continue with this chapter in the next video. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much.